intro. No.
Yeah. He said he was ready to boo somebody. And he was talking about me. But he just got booed.
I was just getting ready to boo his ass too, y'all.
He ready to boo me.
7:30 p.m.
Raul the God.
Peace, peace.
Peace.
What up, y'all? Cold Bill.
Hot liquor.
Not up for debate.
Not
Need
up
me
for
to done.
Raul the God.
Yeah.
What's happening? How y'all good people doing, man? On this good Sunday.
Great Sunday.
It was beautiful outside, man. When that sun dropped down,
So that was it.
man, that temperature got colder and colder and colder. Like my hands is unthawing right now.
Yeah, see, I ain't pay this shit no attention at first.
Shit, man, was you out? Was you outside?
Yeah, I went out there.
Yeah. Standing out that motherfucker, boy, that temperature don't drop like a mother, boy.
Yeah, I went out there and, you know what I'm saying, did a few push-ups.
Oh, okay.
Together outside.
You did them on your palm or on your knuckles?
Knuckles.
Oh, you a gorilla.
Gotta make sure them knuckles toughen up.
Yeah. You
Box a nigga.
You hit a motherfucker with them shits right there. They gonna think you hit them with something.
Nap.
Nap. Tell the nigga take a power nap.
Let me damn step back in my shit. Hold on. Get this shit down.
If y'all don't know, today's topic is about mind your business.
Mind your motherfucking business.
Today's topic is about mind your business. And a lot of us don't heard this throughout our life. We're going to speak on what we've been hearing about, but we're also going to speak on another aspect or perspective of it.
Mm-hmm.
Mind your business.
No matter if a motherfucker short until you still mind that motherfucker. See, most people like me will put it out there.
Yeah, you going to speak on it. You going to speak on it. Not up for the bait.
Not up for the bait. See, motherfucker like me gonna put that motherfucking shit out there for you to see something, just for you to goddamn say some shit.
For sure.
Motherfuckers be so fucking nose, it's ridiculous, man.
Put it in their face.
Yeah. That's what I always do. That's why I say I don't do nothing in private. I make sure my shit be public.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because in private, nigga, you still
Because you are who you are.
Yeah.
Regardless, public or private.
Public or private, same way.
I feel you.
If I'm doing something motherfucking private, and then I gotta hide from myself, so I'd rather just do everything. I want to be in the open with every goddamn thing.
And that ain't nothing but transparency.
Mm-hmm.
It really ain't nothing but transparency, but I want to say, like, by you being that type of person and, you know what I mean, basically being bold, you know, to mind your own business or mind your business, like, a lot of the times we mind so much of other people's business. And when we say business, we ain't talking about, like, an established business. We talking about minding other people's life, minding what other people doing. That we so focused on the next person that we ain't even got our own shit together, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
You get what I'm saying? We can't even focus on our goddamn self because we sitting over here minding somebody else
Worried
goddamn
about
shit.
somebody else.
You get what I'm saying? And I
don't be care what motherfuckers do. Hold on, damn steak right there. I don't be care what motherfuckers do, man. You know, like, if somebody get in a fight or something, motherfucker be like, hey, send me the video. I don't give a fuck about the video. If I see the shit, I see it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't that nose. I don't give a fuck about it. Somebody just, you know, somebody seen somebody fight, everybody posted up, hey, send me that video. I don't be giving a fuck about that shit.
Yeah. And that type of stuff right there is why as a who we are, a people. And you know, our community is like, that's why it's a hostile environment. That's why it's not a safe environment. This is why, you know, we quick to jump on the negative shit and not rise above the negative shit.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? And it's due to the fact that it's easy for us to be in somebody else's business, but minding our own. And minding your business is getting yourself together and continue to make sure that you're able to elevate. You did what I'm saying? Now, another aspect of mind your business is when shit ain't got nothing to do with you, learn to adjust and be a neutral.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? Because
Right.
when you're a neutral, like, let's say it's a situation where, and I want to just dig into it just a little TT. It's a situation where you cool with this person, you cool with this person, or they family members, and we don't got into the habit of sitting back and watching the bad go on between the people who we call bro, we call sis, we call sister, we call nephew, niece, aunt, uncle, or friends. We will sit back and just totally watch and be like, shit, I ain't got nothing to do with that shit. Let that motherfucker go ahead and crash out.
Right. Yeah, for real though. We do that shit for real. I ain't got nothing to do with that shit. Let me crash the
But
fuck
if
out.
I care about you,
You'll say something, but you'll talk to them in private about it. You know what I'm saying? Like we say at the corner, how you talk to somebody about shit though. Some people just want to hear everything you got to say, then they go spread and add their intake on it. That's how word gets spread. Just like fucking religion. Just say motherfucker seen one motherfucker. They say Jesus came back. A couple people seen him come back. They go tell the next person. By the time you get there, it's gonna be 1,000 different stories in the motherfucking mix. It's gonna be it ain't gonna never be the real shit on it. It's gonna be 1,000 stories. It's like speaking on private, like you say I'm trying to live a private life. You still gonna see me at Walmart somewhere. You gonna see me in the mall. You gonna see me out eating with somebody, and then somebody gonna see I saw them out eating together. They gonna tell this person, tell that person. Oh, then they gonna put 2 and 2 together.
right.
That's what everybody want to do anyway. They want to put 2 and 2 together on everything. But every time they do it, they get 3.
Right.
Every fucking time. Hey, what's up, y'all? I see y'all.
How y'all doing, man?
Make sure y'all share, man. Sorry for the late start. We weren't gonna do it today. We said shit. We might as well.
Might as well. And just to piggyback off what you saying, like, even like, say like you're in a relationship, right?
Mm-hmm.
And this is to the person that's going through it, and this is to the person
God damn
that's...
it, motherfucker. Oh my God.
I'm glad you reached for the button before I did. Ain't no way you just did that. Just pour the liquor on yourself. The good hot liquor, too. Dude, I'm talking about y'all. The good hot liquor. Pour it. Just waste it. No, he trash, man. Bumping into the refrigerator and everything in this motherfucker, y'all. What's wrong with him? Help me help him.
Let's get this shot in.
Let's get this shot, bro.
Cold Bill.
Hot liquor. Not up for the bait.
Damn.
Yes, Lord.
Woo!
Let's get active. So, you have people. It could be a mother. It could be a father. It could be an uncle. It could be an aunt.
Hold on, I gotta be like a pastor, goddamn. Damn.
He dabbing it. He ain't wiping it down.
When he start praying, like that nigga, goddamn,
Then
shit.
he fits his tie.
You go back to it. Fuck, goddamn, go ahead.
Oh
though.
shit.
Shit.
But no matter the station or the weight of significance that the person holds in your life, they have all the advice or they have all the interest in how you live in your life and what you're doing and how you doing it. It could be, for instance, it could be a mother that's controlling.
Mm-hmm.
And this is no shade to no women. I'm going to get to the fathers too. Or the man aspect of it too, so I don't want y'all to attack me. Sometimes mothers will play the role in a daughter's life to the point where the daughter can't freely be herself along with the guidance from the mother.
Mm-hmm.
And that loan from the guidance with the mother is once you become a parent and your child becomes grown, you become an advisor.
Right.
You become a counselor, but you don't become a dictator.
But some of them mamas don't even be grown yet. They might still be fucked up. That's the thing with them, man. They still trying to play
Say that
friends.
shit again, bro.
Some
For the
of
people
them
that
mamas-
didn't hear you.
Some of y'all mamas ain't grown yet, man. Y'all be trying to raise them kids, man.
Right.
They still trying to be their friend and shit and still worried about living their life. They don't really even talk to their kids. Most of them don't.
And have that emotional that connection, that deeper connection with their child. You did what I'm saying, and same thing with men with their children. And I'm talking about, like, when I say men, I ain't talking about little children. I'm talking about children that are grown. Like me being a grown man right now, and my father or my mother. Not saying that's my case, but I'm just saying. I'm talking about grown folks with parents, and you're in a relationship, and your parenting skills still suck after all these years. Ain't no way.
Ain't nothing changed, ain't it? Nothing changed.
And you know I'm big on patterns, behavior patterns. Like, after all these goddamn years, how can you be the toxic motherfucker that's in your daughter life, and your daughter in late 30s going into 40s, or going in late 20s going into 30s, and you don't have no wisdom, or you don't have...
Can't tell them nothing. Cause they ain't even learn shit. They still fucked up.
Right,
Can't
bro.
tell them not one motherfucking thing.
But you minding your child business though.
You're telling them they shouldn't do this or they shouldn't do that. Well, you ain't even goddamn discover how to goddamn heal your goddamn self, fix yourself.
Right.
It's trash.
Right. It's trash.
It's trash.
And the only reason why we saying it's trash is because when you are working to be a better version of yourself, and you know you messed up along the way, and you ain't got certain things right, and you're not perfect, but you are a perfect imperfection, then it's more easier to listen to.
Mm-hmm.
But when you're a person that, like, can't nobody tell you nothing, you really think that you know it all, because a person can't tell you nothing. Your mind is not open to learning nothing more.
They're a one-way person. They see everything one way.
But you in every other person's business.
Right. Trying to figure out what they got going on. Half of them be like in their motherfucking fitness, worried about what the fuck going on.
Figuring out, you say you know what they got going on, but it's your opinion.
Mm-hmm.
It's what you say and what you do. You get what I'm saying? That cause
Too much high stake. Go ahead. Damn, this shit too much onion and stuff. Man, that's
all that good shit.
Yeah. Salute.
Yeah, salute, peace. The biggest peace. So in relationships of any kind, we tend to have people that's around us that in the most critical moments in that relationship, they show that they really not for us. Mm-hmm. Even if it's on the side of the woman that you talk to, mm-hmm. and the people that you don't bonded with, like boom. I'm gonna use me for example to highlight and give it to you in a real life instead of for instance. Mm-hmm. Let's say everybody know I was in love with Tamara, and I still am in love with Tamara. Her family, my family. Mm-hmm. You did what I'm saying? So let's just, even though it's not that, mm-hmm. but let's just say that somebody on her side of the family is in her ear about me to cause her to stray away from what we're building, what we found. Mm-hmm. And I was like, yo, girl, I'm gonna marry you. Mm-hmm. Like, you mine's forever. It ain't no more, no nigga after me. I'm the last man standing. That's it. Type shit. Mm-hmm. But you got a person on her side of the family, you got a person on my side of the family in my ear. Whisper. Or you may have, and this right here is true. On my side of the family, it don't been people whispering in her ear, you know what I'm saying, trying to stray her away from me. Mm-hmm. You did what I'm saying?
There's a difference when you telling somebody something for their own good, because you know some motherfucker up to no good, or you just a motherfucking hating, jealous ass motherfucker. Two different things on that.
And when they a hating person, they hating because the person who they hating on has something, or have obtained, or may have came across something that's good for them, and they've been wanting it. That's where the jealousy come at, because they've been wanting it, mm-hmm. and it's like they judge you off your life. Like, man, Amin don't deserve that motherfucking goddamn Chevy Cobra Mustang. He don't deserve them motherfucking Ray-Bans, that motherfucking hat. That fine ass woman that he got, he don't deserve that motherfucking goddamn them nice ass clothes and shoes and shit. That job that's paying him, they become jealous, mm-hmm. and because they want to take your spot just to put you down.
Appreciate them cold Bill Hot liquor flowers too.
That's me.
One hand watch the other.
Both hands watch the face.
Not for the bag. Go ahead.
You did what I'm saying? Like, motherfuckers really get into the details to pick you apart, to stick your claws and their teeth in you, bro.
Yeah.
You did what I'm saying? I don't saw you go through it.
Yeah.
You did what I'm saying? Like, and y'all done been through it. Y'all done been through it. Well, you have certain people that's so much in your business to the point where it's either causing you to realize this motherfucker right here ain't really for me. Or to realize, or to be not to realize, you either gonna realize or you gonna be the person that's being controlled by outside people. And they ain't really outside people, they people that's close to you. Because outside people don't really do it to you.
Nah. Yeah.
Outside people don't really do it to you though. It be the people that's the closest to you. That's why we said last week when we were speaking about help me with my friends because I know who my enemies are.
Mm-hmm.
You did.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the people that you put in the bracket or on. Yeah, in the bracket, nigga. Boy, that's my brother. I'm gonna do whoop de whoop for this motherfucker because you know what I'm saying. This we born. And then, man, I come to you and I open up. You know how it is. You a man. You know how it is for men to open up and be emotional and be vulnerable.
See, if you notice, I tell people everything, but I don't tell them everything.
Yeah, I know that.
You know what I'm
saying?
saying?
I know that.
Yeah.
Everybody don't know that, but I know that. You dig?
I like to feed people what they want to eat. You know what I'm saying? So then, cause I know they're gonna throw it up.
That's how I know you and Millie cousins.
I feed people what they want to eat, cause I know they're gonna throw that shit up.
And
I feed them motherfuckers poison.
when I say y'all,
But it be the truth though. That's one thing. I can
it's
say about
poison
myself.
because you know they judgmental.
Mm-hmm.
And their judgment comes from being toxic. And just toxic because a lot of things fall up on the toxicity. You did what I'm saying, but by them being toxic, you will put it out there.
If you notice, I don't lie about shit either. I don't even give a fuck if it make me look bad. I'm still gonna goddamn tell you the truth about it.
Man, I love that.
I don't give a fuck how it make me look.
I love that. I love that because it done been times where I've been on some boo-boo shit, you know, or some dumb nigga ignorant shit, and you done told me shit that, you know what I mean? Or I could be talking to you about, since, you know, Bae passed away, you know what I'm saying, a woman. Mm-hmm. And you'll be honest and be like, oh, well, you know, I don't think she activates you the way that you need to be activated, you know what I'm saying, due to the fact that this type of woman right here, she ain't the type of woman for you. You that honest. And I could be liking her.
Yeah.
And be like, yo, you know, I ain't got damn stamped or nothing like that right there, but stamp means sexual intercourse. Alright, so, like, I ain't did that. Mm-hmm. However, no, bro, because the woman that's your type of woman is whoop the whoop, whoop the whoop. Mm-hmm. You don't say this to me before because you around me, you judge me. You did what I'm saying. For us to be the type of brothers that we are, we do judge each other.
Oh yeah, not for the
You
big.
did what I'm saying.
We got to.
Yeah, we got to.
Got to.
We got to. And
if don't, you're gonna follow the same path, goddamn, and follow the rest of the damn deals, nigga, instead of going back the other way.
PB minding other people business like shit. We so caught up in what these rappers, these celebrity people, these rich people got going on. At the same time, we ain't even noticing how we making them richer and put more money in their pockets and put less in ours, that we would talk more about them than about the issues that is prevalent. Mm-hmm. Or that is everyday existing in our everyday life. We would not sit back, and this is the reason, because I when I go on TikTok and I hear certain people, they have things to say about people that podcast, right? And they be like, well, why podcasters don't talk about this? Why do you have male podcasters and you don't have the female perspective? And you know they geared towards this and they don't talk about this and they don't talk about that. Listen, if anything need to be talked about on any podcast, that's the reason why you should make one. Yeah. If it's not being talked about.
Yeah, not up for debate.
That's for one. Then for two, if you can make a short, I'm talking about like less than a minute, up to 3 minutes video disclaiming, not even disclaiming, speaking towards, in opposition of, about what other people do. Why you don't be the change that's needed. And that's one song, that's why I like Michael Jackson, man.
Talk that real shit.
That's why I like Michael Jackson, man. Like, peace and blessings be upon his soul, man. Because no matter how much, he's the greatest entertainer that don't walk this earth. And this year
That ain't enough for the baby.
I turned 38 this year. You dig what I'm saying? And in my lifetime, that is the greatest fucking entertainer, because it was deeper than being able to woo the crowd. The shit that he actually said, and
that nigga had a crowd crap too, boy. You saw when he did that Man in the Mirror performance, and that's one of the realest songs it is. But you seen how the motherfucking crowd be, man. Motherfuckers falling out of shit.
That man was a god, bro.
Yeah, he was.
That man was a god, bro. That man, boy, on the surface and on a deeper level.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, MJ, and I ain't talking about Michael Jordan, but MJ, that was a fucking real artist right there.
Only thing about it, he had too much self-hate toward himself. You know what I'm saying? You see how much advice he gave for the whole world to follow him and lead in his direction, but he led everybody in the wrong direction by not liking how you look, insecurity. That's the crazy thing about that, though.
Or was he being a chameleon?
Not when you could have been a chameleon, but excuse me, not the way he did, not the way he went about it, though. You want to take your goddamn nose off and buy another one and shit? Like, it's taking shit to another extreme, man.
Can I share my perspective? I get what you're saying, and
you straighten your hair and shit.
A part of me agree, but a part of me, you know, being an empath, is to view life if I was that person. This is like, if I was a me going through and being through what he been through, what kind of decisions would I make? That shit right there different from sympathy, bro.
Yeah, it is.
Empathy is different from sympathy.
Yeah, but still though, man, the way I look at it, like he had it all. You know what I'm saying? Why you want to change the way you look, be who you is? Like you could amp yourself up and everything else, but you don't gotta go that far with it.
I got an answer, and I ain't saying it is the answer. I'm saying my logic to it, because I was once the person that asked, "Why would you bleach your skin?"
But that was the reason though. He had vertigo, so he had to, yeah.
All right, so boom, check this out. Since I'm losing. Yeah, y'all heard that word I just made up? Losing. Cold Bill.
Hot liquor.
Not up for the bait.
Name better done.
Raru to God. Damn, that shit right there was crazy. But like, me in his shoes and being, this man showed, not up for the bait, where white skin came from.
Mm-hmm.
By a disease that he had.
And pigmentation.
Alright, so it took his melanin out.
Mm-hmm. All of it.
And in the process, since it's taking my melanin, it's the evolution of humanity. I'm gonna straighten my hair. I'm gonna thin my nose. And I don't agree to it. But just when you are empath and you think in the position of this person, and then you know how his father was. Mm-hmm. You know how Father Jackson was now.
From what they say.
From what they say. Alright, so and this is just how I look at it. I'm not telling no one else to look at it that way. I'm not saying this is the overall or the absolute truth. This is just how I look at it, for me to be able to try to understand from his perspective. So he thinned his nose out. He showed y'all the evolution of humanity.
Yeah, he did.
And he used his disease, vitiligo. Did I say it right?
Yeah.
I fuck it up most of the time, y'all. Because I say vitiligo. It ain't got an E in it, but sometimes I's is pronunciated as E's. However, anyway, he used it to capitalize, and he still, because his movement, his rhythm, his vibration, still showed y'all, even though he appeared to be.
Nobody
It was his body was his avatar.
Yeah, but nobody cared about that shit but black people, though. We're the only ones that always had something to say about it. Not us for the big. We the only ones that had something to say about it.
I hate that shit, cause I mean, remember done. Bro just said the only people that really cared about it was us.
We always got something to say about something.
But he showed Right. And when you get so deep into someone else's business,
That's the whole point of
you
business,
want
yeah.
them to be how you want them to be, what you expect of them,
See,
and you take off the table right now, being able to accept the person as they come.
See, with black people though, we can't even lose weight without motherfucking thinking we smoking crack or sick.
Oh, we're a clone.
Yeah, it's always some bullshit. You know how stupid that fucking shit sound?
Shout out to the ones that has transformed their body, their avatar, their physical.
You know how
form.
the people actually that dumb enough though to say, "Oh, they ain't the same Gucci man." Here, if you really think that, you something wrong with your fucking mind. Like,
But check this out. AJ Robinson, peace to you, sis. I had made a post earlier talking about last night, but it was earlier this morning because I get off late at night. You know, about conspiracy theories, and she was like, yo, she would literally take off and book, you know what I'm saying, and talk about the topic of conspiracy theories. Because a lot of the things that, you know what I mean, and I haven't been able to conversate this with you, you've been knocked out all day, but it's all good.
Too much cold hot liquor and edibles.
It's okay. As long as you get that rest in and you can
Okay.
power back up. Power back up. Alright, but she I want her to be booked. And I hope you want
I
her
talked
to be
to her today.
Okay then. So, you know what I'm saying? For that topic, because that topic is going to be a juicy topic on conspiracy theories.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to delve into some shit that's real deep. And it's going to be opposite. It's going to be op to a lot of the things that people think.
Mm-hmm.
However, speaking on black people and Michael Jackson and us minding his business, this man is proven. And if you can name another motherfucker, come here, we need to discuss it. The greatest MC, the greatest entertainer. When you talk about GOATs, we talk about GOATs, right? And people talk about, oh yeah, I know some of y'all think, oh yeah, he put his hands on the boy.
What a proof at though?
If it's proof, show it. And if it's not, who gives a fuck? The thing is this right here. How we was introduced to him, each of you motherfuckers was introduced to him, including with the Cold Beer Hot Liquor Boys. He was an entertainer. He was an entertainer. Just like R. Kelly. R. Kelly was an entertainer. Is he guilty for what he did? Okay, yeah.
He locked the fuck up. I guess he is. Well, a lot of those people get
I
locked
know
up.
people that have performed in their station good, but their personal life caused them to be taken from their station. Such as presidents, politicians, lawyers. You did football players, athletes. You did what I'm saying.
Let me go back to judgment and the business again real quick. What I was saying about how you goddamn lose weight and shit, gain weight. You know, motherfuckers, they never satisfied. Don't just say I gain weight, boy, you been eating good, ain't you? That weight look good on you. You done got fat as hell. I lose it. You skinny. That nigga skinny as fuck. That nigga must be got something. He be going through something. He's sick. Then start talking about it. Well, you see how bad he look. What you want a motherfucker to do? If you lift weights and get in shape, I play that motherfucker on steroids. Motherfuckers ain't never happy. It's always motherfucking niggas. They ain't never happy with nothing the fuck you got going on.
Because people introduce themselves into your life to be able to be in control. So they want and expect. And that's one of the things, like...
People want to see you lose mostly, man.
Right.
They want to see you lose.
And they don't want to see you do better than what they're doing.
Especially if you bragging. Yeah, it'd be so many people like, oh, the same way you got it, the same way you can lose it. Man, let the motherfucker lose it and get it back. Why you worried about what they gonna lose or they win? Let the motherfucker lose it. That's their business, they lose. If I want to get me a motherfucking pair of skates, goddamn it, for $1,000 and what the motherfuckers, let me wear them. Instead of like, that nigga buying skates, he could have been doing, it don't matter what I do with my money.
Your purpose for the $1,000 skates is that you may have the aspiration to be able to go to a skating rink where they have groups of people or they have a skating competition, but other motherfuckers, and they can be the closest to you, most of the time they do, want to mind your business so much on how much you spent. It's you. If I come into your life and I'm not about or not focusing on your needs, your wants, what you deserve and what you desire, then I'm there for other malicious or malice reasons.
Yeah, not for the baby.
Even when sometimes your needs is mixed up with your wants and you actually feel like you need what you want and what you need, you really don't want.
Yeah, just
You
like,
did.
just like I can tell you, what's the difference if I tell you, you go, say you go to the Jockey Lot, buy you some $10 shades. I'm like, man, why the fuck you buy them shades for them cheap ass shades? Then you go to the mall and buy some for $200. Why you buy them high price ass shades? You could have got about 30 pounds for that price. Motherfuckers ain't never happy, but what the fuck you doing? Always in your fucking business.
And I'm glad, I'm joyful actually that we having this topic, because I don't say it and I reiterate every goddamn time. This is why I came to the conclusion. Well, it's part of the reason why I came to the conclusion. Nothing outside of me.
Validate.
And that's how I know that's my brother. Because like when I say nothing outside of me, if you can't finish the sentence, you ain't been paying attention to me.
Nah, not up for the
You
bait.
ain't been paying. You ain't really been listening, because remember the done.
Mm-hmm.
Apart from us being live right now, brother to brother, through your storms that I've witnessed and been around for, that was one thing I drilled in that big ass, jug ass head of yours. You did.
Go ahead.
What I did?
Yeah, go ahead.
He moved me. That nigga ain't shit, boy. I swear. But that's, bruh, nothing outside of you validate you. You dig? And we have your family, which is my brother. And we ain't come from the same mother, but I'ma always treat this nigga like a brother till he show me he a other. He took the BR off of it. Y'all might not be that advanced.
Hey, he said, well, hey, mooned out right. Hey, he said, goddamn, everybody goddamn good until somebody feel you above them. For real, like when y'all goddamn down together, everybody think it's cool. Hey, that's some real shit.
Real shit. Real shit.
Not up for debate.
Real shit. And then it could be a point like, I got a brother. You know what I'm saying? And it's due to, you know, my soul tie to Tamara, right? You know what I'm saying? It's her brother. You know what I mean? Like, his growth and maturity. And when I say maturity, I ain't saying that he was childish, but his maturity deals with growth. So his growth and development,
What?
glory,
She puts her hand on your goddamn legs. Go ahead.
glory, is now placing him in a position where people looking at him different. And not different to the extent that it's bad, but due to the fact of his level of education, intellectual, and him being maturing and growing into what really is his Call of Duty.
Mm-hmm.
It take us a while for our Call of Duty, and you will have you know how we say, "Boy, I'm the black sheep of the family."
Everybody always say that shit.
Right. And sometimes it be because of that person, and sometimes it be because
Most of the time it be because that person don't like everything not going their way. And they start be like, man, I'm the black sheep, man. Everybody do this to me and that to me. Nigga, maybe your attitude of what you doing to other people. They don't never see what they do. They see what everybody else goddamn say about them. But you know what I'm saying? I don't like that shit.
real shit. Real shit. Real shit.
A lot of people don't understand. They be the problem to all the issues. And they play the victim on everything.
That's a narc.
Yeah, big time too.
That's a narc. Don't be a narcissist. You have better choices than to be a narcissist. You have a whole bunch of better choices to be a narcissist. You know what I'm saying? So don't be the lowest of the low. And when you don't hang out like that no more with the fellas, I'm talking to you men, in which I experienced it from a woman's perspective. Like when I started talking to a bae, and you know what I mean, friends would be like, "Oh yeah, you booed up now. You got your new nigga, and the nigga keep you in the house, such and such." This like in our everyday livings in Anderson, South Carolina, even though it reflects on other counties, cities. The change of your behavior, and you're doing it for yourself because this is what you decide to do. Say like you decide to be a pescatarian, so, like myself, and you know, all the people I hang around, they eat chicken, they eat beef, they eat pork, they eat all this other stuff. So they want to go out to a place that it served mainly this.
Right.
So I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna go out with y'all and I'm gonna partake in the festivities, but I'm not eating here. On the way back, we're just gonna stop by Whoop the Whoop to let me grab this girl to eat. They judge you based off that.
Yeah.
And that has intimate significance to minding your business.
Yeah,
Because
like,
your way is your way. Each of us have a way. And me and yours may align so good that we can go on our way together. Alright, now yours and your wife, or yours and your significant other, or yours and your brother that's from the same mother and the father, or yours and your uncle, etc. and so on, no matter what else. It may not be the same, and we get caught up in our expectation that, man, that's my uncle. Mm-hmm. They supposed to act this way. I want to tell y'all something. The things that's supposed to be is not. Until you make it what it's supposed to be. The things that's supposed to be is not until you make it. And that takes work. That takes years. That takes life in doing. If you see that there needs to be a change in the world, it starts with you. Something else Michael Jackson said.
They don't hear that though. Or they don't see that shit though. Not for the baby.
If there's a change in the world that's needed, be it.
You gotta change it. You gotta think different too. You wanna goddamn act different. You gotta start thinking first. Not up for
You
the
gotta
bait.
think different if you wanna act different. Not up for the bait. That's why I'm big on behavior patterns. Because everything that we can physically see with our physical eyes is been made real to where it's tangible because it's what we thought. And we took on the behavior to make it.
Yeah,
when it comes to Angry Orchid, Budweiser, the iPhone, whether you got what's the newest iPhone? 14?
That 14 that I got right here.
Alright, 14.
Hold on,
I got
14 that I got right here. Go ahead though.
Man, fuck you. I'm telling you. I'm about to boo you, but you ain't did enough. Me, Lem, you know what I'm saying? All these was ideas before they became material. They was mental first.
Right, everything is a thought. Some negative, some positive, some just fucking stupid.
And when like it be times like for me, I'm so much not in the next person business that like when I do hear news about whatever it is, whether it's from the highs and the lows, I be like, oh yeah, that when that happened? What year was it? And they be like, damn boy, you out of the loop. No, I'm really out of people business.
Yeah. Not up for the bait.
They be like, hey, yo, Rob, how the hell you know this? You such a knowledgeable person, but you don't know that.
Yeah, motherfuckers say you saw.
I was really out of them people business.
Yeah, see, motherfuckers ask me, you saw the head post, you see what happened? I said, nah, I ain't see it. Shit, let me see what you talking about. Yeah, I don't be giving a fuck about what nobody got going on.
Because you're
If I ain't-
focused on you.
Yeah, if I ain't around them, or if there ain't nobody close to me, I don't give a fuck what's going on with them. If you dumb as fuck, I'm gonna let you know what you got going on with yourself. For further than that, nah, I don't give a fuck.
Hey, so a coin got two sides, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so it's two sides to this mind your business.
Two sides, it's all the same. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's the same coin now,
There's two sides, just like us.
just like us. We the same person,
We got
but
two sides.
it's two sides. All right, so mind your business. On the other side of the coin of mind your business is this. Once upon a time, it took a village to raise a child.
Mm-hmm.
Now today, it's one single parent mother.
Oh.
Most of the time.
Oh.
Most of the time.
I was thinking parent like my damn self.
And shout out to you, because you do an exceptionally well job. And shout out to the single parent dads. Not up for the bait. Like, shout out, because the media do not push us enough. You did. Alright, so.
Yeah, you're right though. Yeah, they don't push us though.
No, just like.
Yeah, shout out to me as a single parent fucking father, man.
Yeah,
For real.
it shouldn't be nothing to think about, bro. You've inspired me.
Word.
If you inspire me, I feel like it's enough. Cause you reach one, you teach one.
Gotta put it
You
back.
did, so you don't inspire me.
Mm-hmm.
You did. That's enough, bro. Even though there's nothing wrong with achieving more. Alright, so like when we're dealing with
Damn, all my place still. Go ahead.
it hurt?
Hell yeah.
When like when you move it a certain way?
Yeah, the bitch done got worse.
You did therapy for it?
I need to go. Can't even push your ass off if you want.
You ain't. That's a lie. I ain't gonna go for that one. But it may be true, but you know. However, it's like when you dealing with
Appreciate that, auntie. Peace, Rico.
Yeah. Damn good father. Yeah, not off of the bay. Heartache. No, don't do that. Yeah, heartache. You know what I mean? Like, and the reason being for you having to really like pick up the weight as your responsibility. That's the weight. And you pick up the responsibility for another person that you lay down with, and they supposed to give their contribution. When they slack, when they not as effective as they should be, stop, take deep breaths, listen to you, and power up. When I say listen to you, I need you to listen to you from the right side, not the left. And the only reason why I say right and left, I'm left-handed. So I ain't tripping. I'm left-handed. It ain't. But listen to you on the right because it's been depicted that the good stands on the right.
Mm-hmm.
The bad stands on the left.
That's why in them cartoons you got that little white angel and the red devil on one side. Every time.
My brother be zigging with me, man. He be zigging and zagging with me. Listen to the you that's you.
Hold on.
Then you have a you.
Tune in to this like y'all tune into my stories, man.
Ooh. Cause y'all be thirsty to mind his business.
Tune in to this podcast cause we speaking some truth like y'all tune into my stories.
Let's switch. Skirt. We're gonna switch lane to that. What I was talking about, it may have been a little
2,400 views. Tune in.
Listen. Because, see, and that's why it's mind your business. You did, we tend, like Mimil the Dunn and Raru the God, and those of you that's listening now, and you know. Those who don't know, how can we expect for them to act better? You know, you can produce, as a content creator, you can produce something that's called clickbait.
Mm-hmm.
I can be seeing a girl, man, on the front of the video on YouTube or on Facebook. You know what I'm saying? That motherfucker got a nice ass, and she got that nice shape that I like.
Mm-hmm.
I click on it. The whole time, the content of what I'm looking for, or what I thought I was about to get, it ain't even that.
It wasn't even that. Not for the pay.
You did. Do you really? You know what I mean? Like, it's okay to be crafty. Mm-hmm. It's not okay to be manipulative. Cold bit hot liquor. That's why I stumbled over the word.
Yeah. You know,
it ain't a little. I don't have enough. But I'm gonna carry on. Yeah.
Speak, my brother.
Hey, but the pastor came by the house today, and he told me that he had a goddamn female dog for Jews, and they wanted, he wanted to goddamn breed with him and shit. And I was trying to tell him, like, when he was telling me, oh, you need to do your dog like this and treat it like that. I was like, hey, yo, I know what I'm doing. You need to mind your fucking business.
He want to do that either.
He looked at me like I ain't supposed to say that to him. Bro, because you a pastor, I mean, I understand.
You got to think about his background, though, you know.
Yeah, he come, I understand. And I'm only saying something now because the topic that we talking about.
Yeah, about the business. Yeah, go ahead.
About the business. Like, bro, I'm pretty sure I'm a healthy thinking person to the point where I do like 95 to 98% of the time the best thing. That little percent, that little percent that I don't. You really can overlook that shit. You can turn a blind eye to that. And that's one thing I want our people to understand. Like, maybe about like 3 months ago, it probably last year. But like, if it wasn't 3 months ago, it was last year. I was speaking to this sister, and you know, she was talking about her baby father. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And she told me all the things that was good about him. What makes her in love,
right,
with him.
Mm-hmm.
But it's only like you can't. She couldn't even feel a handful of the things that she didn't like.
Right.
Like she named like 1, 2, and a possible. So she had 2 and a possible. If we deal with terminology of spades, if you don't know how to play spades, you trash,
block,
and you block.
Not for the base.
However, she had like 2 and a possible things. How the hell can 2 and a possible things override the 88 to 87%? No, pardon my wisdom. How can her 2 to 2.5% of things, and it ain't even really percent, it's really just like 2 things. So it's really a percent. But in layman terms, she 98 to 97%, he to the good. But the little shit that's bad, you let it override the good. Mm-hmm. Hey girl, you stupid as fuck. Bye. And men, when she have majority good,
woo, cold bill,
hot liquor.
not up for the motherfucking bait.
Not up for the bait. Raru the guy.
$1 million done.
Bruh, you're tripping. And you stupid. But if you don't want her, I'm the type of brother, like, bro, you don't want her, I'll take her.
Pass that shit.
Yeah, pass the blunt. It's good weed.
Pass that shit. It's good.
It's good. It's good
I
weed.
find the shit in there you ain't seen. Goddamn it.
You did, like, but like
you don't
have too much to find. And how that relates to mind your business is this right here. Mm-hmm. Your business is a lot of times your business is being able to see in the people that you close to lives their fuck ups and what they do good at. And we give them flowers. Here, we give them bottles.
Cold beer,
and if I was a rapper, I can make flowers and bottles rhyme. However,
ATL Georgia, what's going on with you?
Not up for the bait.
It's all good.
For sure. Like,
and we apologize again for the late start, y'all. We weren't gonna podcast today.
You gotta be grateful. You motherfuckers have to be grateful. And people be asking me to talk about things that go on in the world, right? And a lot of the times I feel like, yeah, that's a good idea, but I don't really want to be a podcaster that do clickbait. You dig what I'm saying? So I don't even run by my bro. Mm-hmm. Never done. You dig? And they be like, you want to talk about certain topics? Like, when you talk about certain topics that you're introducing, I'm all for it. Peace, beloved. You dig? But me, in the mind your own business type thing, or mind your business, it's like, be focused on you. Be focused on your brand. Be focused on who you are. And the people that's around you, be focused on who they are. Be focused on their brand. You did what I'm saying, and what they saying their purpose is. That's what I'm focused on. You did, and when you stay focused on that, it's like when you hear things, what they call it, the T.
Mm-hmm. Speak on it.
Alright, T. I just made an acronym for y'all. T. The things everybody talk about. TEA. Things. That's how my intellectual property work. TEA. Things. T things.
Oh, it's so hard for folks to folks to focus on themselves first. Not up for debate. Not up for the motherfucking debate. Go ahead.
You moving the bottle like, go ahead. I know that ain't what you meant.
You understand? He says flat earth. We'll talk about it when you come up here.
Flat Earth. Hey, y'all know.
It's a lot of flat earthers out there.
No. We're not gonna talk about that.
She want to speak.
On the no, she need to talk about what she initially talked about. Cause last night at work, and we do work together. You know.
Call me, Yana. We'll talk about it.
No, we ain't gonna talk about conspiracy theories. In order for you to talk about conspiracy theories up on the podcast, Yana, we're gonna have another female perspective that is free-minded. That's gonna be able to confront you on it. Because men talking to a woman about it, it looks. Us men, we look at like, man, I ain't finna go back and forth with a woman. I'm not finna do that. And even though, like, I'm
finna argue with that.
No. And Raru the God will too. But sometimes it's not a good look to people that don't understand. So, like, when we talk about conspiracy theories, and y'all don't want to come on the show, I want AJ Robinson to get up here. Mm-hmm. You did, because so we have 2 women, we have 2 men. If you and those two women agree, okay. If you and one woman agree, and me and the other woman agree, okay. But like debating, and it's just man, woman, and another man.
Ain't gonna be right.
No. I wanted to be an equal playing field.
Yeah, I'm saying to be outnumbered.
Yeah. But it's okay for you to come. But like,
I want your business, then we'll get on your bullshit.
No, she ain't coming up here to promote a business. She come up here to talk about a topic.
Okay, let's do it then.
Yeah, and that's okay, because we into that. So if that's, she just said
I got a whole lot of stuff on that. We'll talk about it.
True indeed. And earlier today, when I made a post about flat earthers, AJ said something about it. You did what I'm saying. So I feel like that Yana and AJ. Damn. I'm about to boo you, bro. Alright, good business. Good business, because you doing a lot of tapping.
Yeah, go ahead.
Is it your shoulder or your heart?
My rotator cuff from.
Oh, yeah, then that ain't no boo. Because it's your physicality. I thought it was the state. That's your choice.
Yeah, that one's state.
Because how much I want to go to Fiji, and is it Fiji or Fuji? Fuji's. How much I want to go to Fuji and get that steak and shrimp with that rice and that cream.
That was a good ass steak I could. My daughter put too much goddamn garlic on it, but it was good though. You know she be goddamn grilling, cooking now, so.
I want some, man.
That's my rotator cuff. Yeah, we got you.
No.
We're not talking about food.
I'm on the diet. So like my cheat days is when I pick it.
Oh, I'm finna be negative, man. You got one life to live, bro. What the fuck you want to eat?
That ain't negative.
I know I didn't want to say that shit, but that's how motherfuckers is. See, Raru eating them fruit something. He got to be a little sick or something going on with him. He done transformed, trying to diet and shit.
He done slimmed up. Even though I ain't big, but they done slimmed up.
Y'all seen him there? Boy, he been on that shit on that little snuff bag.
Mind your own business. Because idle chatter. The next topic. Idle. I-D-L-E. Idle. It's empty.
Mm-hmm.
Idle. I-D-L-E. If you got more than one phone or you need to Google it, if you that much tech savvy, please. I-D-L-E. Idle chatter eats away at the fabric of relationships, communities,
and if y'all don't
society.
get what we're saying, go back and look at some of our short posts we done made. We got to get back in and chopping them up and breaking them down, man.
But I'm glad you said go back and look, because we already don't prepare for now.
Yeah, not for debate.
We don't prepare. So idle chatter and podcasts. It ain't by mistake. Even though I'm drinking cold beer,
hot liquor,
not up for debate.
Me and Miller done.
Raru the guy. bruh, I can be on this and I can be on that, and I may not remember the pictures that was taken, or at the end of the show, I don't got too lit. Bro, when it come to that knowledge out
Still on it.
the next day, bruh, sis.
Yeah, we forget a lot of shit, man. I lose everything when I go out on a lot of
It
too much
really
shit.
be small shit though.
Now I'm talking about losing my damn jewelry.
That small shit.
Nah, not me. That's big shit. You know, I'm on what you call a materialistic motherfucker. So it's different.
Alright, I respect that.
Yeah, not for debate.
I respect it.
Y'all heard me again. How would I say? I'm a materialistic motherfucker. I brag about shit.
Ain't no more bragging, cause who gonna brag if you don't?
Right.
No,
And
I'm talking about
right.
when they're done. Who gonna brag? Like in March, who bragged about you? How many? Name them on one hand or two, if that's how many.
Shit, I
Who
said-
who bragged about you?
I give about 3 people gave me some props.
3.
Mm-hmm.
And it's 10 of these,
Mm-hmm.
so it's 3.
Mm-hmm. To leave you with what we leave you with 7. You're lucky number, man.
My lovely number. However, only 3, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's not enough. That's
God damn.
over half.
Mm-hmm.
It's 2 fingers over half.
Not up for debate.
So,
they
like-
don't get what you're saying.
Like I know they don't, but for those who have eyes, please see. And those who have ears, please listen. Like, because you're not mainstream or popular, that's why I understand underground rappers. And I love them. Because they speak the more realer shit
That's
than
why I
your
listen to.
mainstream.
That's why I listen to underground rap. But see, it don't matter. Everything go by popularity, though. Everything go by what you want to be fucking real or whatever. The fakest shit is getting more exposure. When you real, motherfucker try to hide that shit from you. Everything fake get exposed. It's all the exposure you want.
That was pressure.
Not for debate.
And it remind me of a song from an artist named Kevin Gates. Shit. That's the name of the song. Shit. S-H-I-Z. Or S-H-T. Depends on, how you want to spell it.
Oh, not for debate.
But see, a spell is a spell no matter what vibration or energy level that it vibrates on. A spell is a fucking spell. So I'm built like that. And I'm about to go to that flat earth shit, but I ain't gonna do it. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait.
Come on here, though.
I'm gonna wait. Because you know what? Patience is a virtue. And I know that I am a virtuous.
See, well, you never know how I might when it come up. It might be me and Yana versus y'all two about flat Earth. Man. I might be like the flat Earth too.
All right,
Cause
I'm gonna roast you though.
We gonna get on it though.
I'm gonna roast you, and I'm gonna roast her. If we gotta sit in uphill, see that podcast. When we say it's not up for debate, how I look at it is like when you in college, and I'm presenting a paper, and you present a paper.
Think what my pastor been on is different Earth though. Plane.
Alright, if your pastor don't been on different earths than planes, right?
Flat and circle.
Alright, so your pastor don't.
He don't count. You right here.
No. I ain't about to say that.
Oh yeah,
He don't
let me pull my
communicate.
phone.
He.
Oh, shit.
Oh yeah, gotta boo you. I'm sick of your shit. I'm sick of it. Like COVID, I need to call.
Y'all, these the best fucking microphones you can get. If you do a podcast, get these microphones right here. Don't get these. But this get y'all something like
you ain't gotta get the color, but it's about
it's the cold beer,
hot liquor, not up for the bait,
mean melted done,
and Ra Rule the God.
yes, nigga,
Yes, Lord. In glory.
be the God,
Glory.
be the God, nigga. Yeah, but these the best motherfucking microphones you can get when you do that, man.
what's been established is it's okay for you and I to have difference.
You know what I'm talking about? She ain't
Of
coming. She
views.
know, talking about Lorenzo gonna piss me off. Lorenzo not on the show. This is Raru the God, so.
See that what she know we buy.
Yeah, see that's
She don't understand the intellectual property.
yeah. You just get pissed off. You'll be alright. That's the show.
Because and even in a disagreement, it's love, man. I ain't gonna flake on you. I'm the type of person that understand if you don't agree, and 85 to 95% of y'all don't agree to how I see. 85 to 95% of y'all don't agree. 85 to 95. Oh, okay. I understand that the deck is stacked against me, but I still know how to play.
Gotta play it. Not up for debate.
I still know how to play.
See, that's the thing with me. See, I got this. You motherfucker want to laugh till they debate me or try to challenge me, then they lose. Cause they always think, oh, then they
Or
go
it's a
something
spade
like-
game.
Yeah, every time.
And even my partner don't think, oh, that nigga right there, I see him on Cold Beer Hot Liquor. But y'all tend to think that a person that is intelligent ain't in tune
What's going on, Robin?
with other vibrations.
Shit, we doing good.
Yeah.
You late tuning in? Go ahead. Oh, I seen it.
What you saying?
You dropped the damn microphone case or something. You dropped.
You trash, man. You see too much.
I'm on it.
My brother see that shit. He seen it and didn't see it. All because he knew I had it in my hand. And the only reason I'm having it in my hand was falling. Not up for debate. Listen, mind your own business. On the flip side, when we did mind our own business, a village raised a child. It was okay for a woman that was, by nature, she was designed to go out and get it, even though the person that she dealt with do the same thing. The village raised the child. Nowadays, a woman that leave her child with another person, we judge it because we ain't minding our own business. Mm-hmm. And we'll sit and we'll have everything to conjure up because we don't do that. Oh, that bitch. You gotta understand, I'm a God. You don't have to agree, but I'm a God. That means I don't spoken with many, male and female, about the masses. Mm-hmm. She leave her children with someone else to go get that bread, to take care of her child or her children. Mm-hmm. Or she leave them at home by themselves, bruh.
Yeah.
To go get that fucking money. Mm-hmm. But every other bitch, I'm not designed to sugarcoat it. I mean no disrespect, but I'm not designed to sugarcoat it. Mm-hmm. I don't mean no disrespect though, sister, women. You know what I mean? I understand your power, but I'm gonna pull you on your shit like I do with my brothers when I see them face to face. See, a lot of women think that by how I dress them, I need to dress the man the same way. No. A man, you address him in real life if you real life.
Right, right.
A woman, you can dress her through sound. It's women I talk to, I ain't never seen in person, but I address their issues in their life through sound. You dig?
Yeah, not up for debate.
Alright, so, woman, it's no way that you can sit off your feelings, dictate how a man should be a man. I'm not saying he need to be trash. I'm not saying he's a deadbeat dad. And I'm not saying he's a nigga that need to be blocked. I'm saying he's a brother that if at the time I need to send money, because that's the assistance that you need at that time with my seed, I'm trash. I'm not saying at the time my mental is not tapped into my child, because money don't fix all things. Women, I'm into them. So, at certain points in me, the world wouldn't be what it was if a man spent all his time with a woman.
Nah, what?
Bruh,
There ain't no for the baby.
I don't give a fuck what nobody gotta say. That's a fact. A man, in our last podcast, I spoke on the tiger. I love the tiger because it BWA. He going to get it. And when he bring it back, he going to make sure y'all secure, women and children. And he's secure. Even though certain parts of my character is about a lion. No, motherfucker. I'm the top of the line. You may not see it as that. That's on you. But I'm top of the line. I'm top. I'm top of the food chain, nigga. I'm top of the predator chain, nigga. You do as I say. Now, a woman would call that, oh, that nigga controlling. No, he really not. It's that
They always say that stupid shit.
Yeah, they do. They do always say that stupid shit. And then you do have some men that are actually controlling. Like, they don't want the woman to be who they are. Or they not into the needs, the wants, the deserve, and the desire of the woman. But when you find a man that is into those four corners, 490-degree angles, they make a square. And a square consists of a circle. All you got to do is add the 490 degrees. And 4 times 90 is 360. It's 360. It's a complete circle.
Big circle.
And then you have those dudes, they don't even want to be a part of the circle. So they use you for your power you. It's the shit that power you to make you feel like you worthy, you valuable.
No, for the baby.
This attention that you getting, you the shit. It's the power you. But it also powers you. And that you then becomes that man. So now he tender dick.
Hey, man.
I hope I didn't say it too fast.
Nah, you spoke the good shit. Hey, yo, make sure y'all tune in Wednesday, man. Every Wednesday at 7:30. We might be out for a couple weeks because we finna get another location.
Location change.
Yeah, we're gonna be out for a couple weeks, but we'll be back. We coming back with motherfucking pressure. You know
And if
what
I
I'm
can fix, us not being interrupted, just go with the flow.
Oh yeah, not for the baby, man. But certainly we certainly short's gonna be temporary. We're gonna do it every now and then when we want a guest to come up here. But Wednesday's gonna be motherfucking lit. We're still going to YouTube. I think we got one more guest for the month. But if somebody want to come and fuck with us, chop it up, drink cold beer, hot liquor, you ain't gotta do no video promo unless you want promotion from it. But we might get back on the video promos. We want to see everybody tune in. It's cold beer, hot liquor.
Not up for the bait.
Me and Miller done.
Raul the guy. Peace.
You're gonna dig this.
And my post said that flat earthers are people that's caught up in a conspiracy of Pythagoras. Pythagoras is a Greco-Roman person that don't have the same shade as you. Yana. That's what my post said. Raul God.
Peace.
Peace.